In the previous video, we learned how to work with text input and how to react to user input in a dynamic way. Now we're going to take another step forward and combine what we already know with a brand new widget, a slider. First, we create a text input where the user can type their name. This is the same idea as before, a simple field that collects information from the user. Next, we introduce the slider. This slider lets the user select a number within a defined range. We give it a clear label, a starting value, and we also make it visually stand out by giving it a blue style. At this stage, the slider is just sitting there. It looks nice, but it doesn't actually do anything yet. Then we place both the text input and the slider inside our layout. We stack them vertically on the page with a title and a short description so everything looks clean and organized. Now let's run the application and see what we have so far. Open the address shown in the console in your browser. You should see a text input field and a blue slider on the page. Right now, they exist visually, but they are not interacting with anything yet, which is exactly what we'll fix next. So let's continue. To make this application truly useful, we add an output area below our widgets. This is where we'll display messages back to the user. Then we define a function that will update this message. Inside this function, we read both the name from the text input and the current value of the slider. If the user has entered a name, we show a personalized greeting along with the selected value. If the input is empty, we still display the slider value, but we also encourage the user to enter their name. Now comes the most important part. We tell Panel to watch both widgets. This means that whenever the user types something or moves the slider, our update function will automatically run. That's what makes this application reactive and dynamic. Next, we add this output area to our layout so it actually appears on the page. Let's run the application again. Go back to the browser and refresh the page. Now type your name into the input field and move the slider. You'll see that the message below updates instantly based on both your name and the slider value. Everything is working together smoothly, and all of this is still pure Python. In the next video, we'll continue exploring more panel components and learn even more ways to build interactive web applications. Let's keep going together.